see if we're able to explain to the American people how dirty money and clean money get used to finance the subprime predatory mortgage industry. Now I'm going to use a couple of common elements, a little pepper, and I'm going to use a little bit of salt. And we're going to say, okay, let's see, the salt is the clean money. Let's try this here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to take us a little clean salt, clean money, and we're going to put us a little clean money in one of those big banks, you know, JP Morgan or Citibank or Wells Fargo or Wachovia. Put us a little clean money in the bank there, and then of course we're going to take the dirty money here, the nasty old dastardly black pepper, and this is going to be the narcotics money and the sex trafficking money and the terrorist money and the organized crime gambling money and the extortion and murder and all the human trafficking dirty money from all these different little countries. And well, of course we're going to mix it all up. Now what we've got here, ladies and gentlemen, is we've got us a bunch of dirty money, trillions, mixed in with a bunch of clean money, trillions. It's all mixed together, sort of like the United States State Department and the Clinton Foundation, Clinton campaign funds, the Clinton Campaign Fund, State Department, Clinton Foundation, all that dirty money all mixed together like only Bill and Hillary Clinton can do. Now, my point, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a question, and you can provide your answers below. How is it that these dirty, rotten scoundrels in the predatory subprime derivative market there with the illegal predatory foreclosure scammers that are ripping off all these houses and stuff in the American real estate market, how is it exactly that they launder all this dirty and clean money? How does it get laundered when it's all mixed together like that? How does JP Morgan and Chase, how does Credit Suisse and WAMU and Taylor, Bean and Whitaker, and let's not leave out Deutsche Bank, let's not leave Deutsche Bank out of this thing, and Danske and UBS, Jimmy Comey and Robert Mueller ought to be able to answer for HSBC there, and all the other banks that were deeply involved in with Countrywide and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, all these other folks stealing and laundering trillions, mixing it all together, and then commingling it Hillary Clinton style. How is it precisely that they take that racketeering of being in conspiracy with the biggest criminal cabals and organized mafia syndicates in the world? How is it that they lawfully engage and financing mortgages and taking deeds of trust and superior titles and foreclosings, and how do they engage in the conveyancing of real estate in the United States real estate markets using all this commingled dirty money? So if you got any answers how they accomplish their money laundering in the mortgage markets like they do on a massive scale, let's see if we can't get old Christopher Wray at the FBI and William Barr over at the Department of Justice to cough up some answers with Donald Trump, the President of the United States, the Director of the Consumer Finance Protection Board, the Federal Housing Finance Administration, and I think it would be very appropriate, in fact, if Patrick McHenry, the House Intelligence Committee, and Maxine Waters over at the House Finance Committee, Let's explain to everybody exactly how it is that all this money is laundered through the mortgage markets, and how the mortgage markets are funded by all this laundered money, and how all these criminals are able to lawfully engage in the real estate and mortgage business in the United States with, oh, I don't know, the CIA. The CIA is with the Department of Homeland Security and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, and let's see, I don't know, the FinCEN, the Financial Enforcement Branch of the United States Treasury, you know, the IRS. How is it that all this dirty money gets mixed in with clean money? You know, the imagineered quantitative easing printed out of the thin air, keystroked into existence, fiat money and all these giant banks. How is it precisely that the mortgage industry and the foreclosure industry, how is it that they get financed again? Are we laundering money, Donald Trump? I would suggest to every federal judge in the district courts and the appellate courts and over at the Supreme Court that all this money that's commingled, Hillary Clinton style, Bill Clinton, George Bush style, the way Obama did it with Booz Allen Hamilton and Eric Holder and Lanny Breuer. How is it, Lanny Breuer, that they loan out all this money to launder it through U.S. housing and U.S. rural farms and small businesses, and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and the FHA and HUD and the Veterans Administration, and I can go on all day long. President Donald Trump. So folks, if you got any answers as to how they use all this commingled money to run their banking empires without breaking the law on a daily basis, on a massive scale, would you please chime in and provide some of your answers below? Folks, I think I will leave it right there. And on a final note, cause number 2, semicolon 19-CV-005, proceeding in the Eastern District Courts of Tennessee for the United States District Court, is a money laundering case for violations of the Bank Secrecy Act, the RICO provisions of the United States Code Title 18, and, well, numerous violations of the bank secrecy provisions of the United States banking codes. And that's for Maxine Waters and Adam Schiff over there at the House Intelligence Committee, and Patrick McHenry, who we got to get some answers out of them fellas. Maxine Waters, you're up to bat. You're up to bat, Maxine Waters, so come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave it right there. Hasta la vista. God bless, and you betcha, we're coming back.